guys, my name is Lauren. I make videos about law of assumption, astrology, and other topics relating to spirituality. So today I'm going to talk about 8 things I've learned from manifesting relationships or people. Same thing. So thing number one, right? I think in the law of assumption community, there's this concept, and it's called the concept of everyone is you pushed out, right? In some way or another, everyone is an extension of you in a way. It's not to say that everyone is you. Everyone exists in your reality as a response to a command that you are giving your subconscious mind. Little brief explanation. So your subconscious mind is the part of your brain that stores your beliefs about yourself. So if you have like a belief that you get really bad anxiety when you're around a very specific person, you're telling your subconscious brain that this is the reality that I want to see or have or whatever. And so your subconscious brain has no choice but to obey the command that you're giving it, because it's not logical. It's not gonna like sort out what makes sense and what doesn't. It's just going to take whatever you're saying literally and without any questions. So if you're just like, people don't love me, right? Then your brain's just going to be like, okay, people don't love you. And it's going to start telling the rest of your brain to start seeing a reality where like people avoid you, or people don't want to be around you, or people say mean things about you, because that is the command that you're giving your subconscious brain, right? And it doesn't know how to like be like, well, I don't think that's a very, logically speaking, I don't think that's a very good thing to manifest, so I'm just not going to manifest that for you. It doesn't do any of that. It's just going to obey exactly what you say. So this also goes hand in hand with people that are either in your reality or people that are absent from your reality, right? Every single person that pops up in your reality is going to respond in a way that obeys that commands that you've been telling your subconscious brain. So like if you keep affirming like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, I'm so hideous, or like something like that, it's going to manifest as people being in your reality thinking like a thought, like, or they'll have some kind of judgment and they think that they're the one cognizantly coming up with that judgment, not realizing that all they're doing is picking up on thoughts that you already have about yourself. So that is essentially the case with pretty much everybody that appears in your reality. Thing number two, people are always picking up on your thoughts, even if they're completely like oblivious, even if they're not aware of like manifesting and energy, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. 2 years ago, and at this point in time, I was meditating like every single day. I actually had like a really weird experience at my job where like I was fine. Like my day was fine. I was having a good day until I got to work, and I just started feeling so like angry, and I was like really confused. I was like, why do I feel so fucking like pissed off? Like I want to like fucking punch someone in the face. Like it was really weird. Like, and then I was like, wait, like I'm fine. Like I'm fine. I was having like a good day. I don't understand why I feel so angry. And then I like realized something. I was like, wait a minute. I'm picking up on someone else's thoughts right now. Like it was really weird how I became like hyper aware of that. But yeah, so I was just like, wait, so this anger that I'm feeling and these thoughts that are popping up in my head, these are not mine. So who, like, this is coming from someone else that's like within my vicinity, you know? So just keep in mind that other people are constantly picking up on your thoughts the same way that you pick up on other people's thoughts, regardless of whether you're aware of it or not, okay? Thing number three, the more you practice love, the more people will respond to that, even if they're like I said, like this, it doesn't just entail people like that are super like spiritual and aware of energy. It like that stuff doesn't really matter, okay? To some degree we're all spiritual. The more you practice love, right? And what I mean by that is coming from a place of unconditional love, like you just create love organically, right? With for no particular reason other than for the sake of being the love and being the light. And I feel like that sounds kind of weird to some people. Like I said, even if they're like completely oblivious of like energy stuff, people will be magnetized to that, and they'll be like, there's something really interesting about this person. I really like that. I love that. And yeah. Thing number four, put your attention towards the people that you actually want in your life. I don't necessarily mean like very specific people. I just mean like the overall kind of people that you want in your life. This is why it's really important to write down like what kind of social circle do I even what are the kind of people that I really want to be surrounding myself with. If you feel like you've been around a lot of people that are like like that gossip a lot or complain a lot. Just try to draw your attention away instead of being like, oh, people gossip so much. Oh, people are so mean, so rude. Because again, like if you complain about something, you're putting your attention towards it. So just like for a moment, just brush those people to the side and just be like, you know what? I'm sure these people have their own things that they're going through. And so I have to keep that in mind and not judge them too much and just put my attention towards the kind of people that I actually want in my life. Because the thing that manifests is the thing that you put the most attention on and the thing that you persist on in the most. So it's really important to have your mindset on exactly the kind of people you want in your life. That is so important. Thing number 5, be aware of what you project onto other people. Having people project things onto you is not fun. Same thing goes for the other way around. If you don't like having people project things onto you, you should probably work on not projecting things onto other people. And when I say project, I mean think any kind of thought or judgment or anything. I'm not saying like just never judge people, because that's virtually almost impossible. Like you're gonna have your own thoughts and opinions, that's cool, but at the same time just be aware that like you don't really know what people are going through, like really ever. Like even people that you're really fucking close to, like you never really know like everything they experience, even if they try to verbalize it to you and communicate with you. Like you never know that person's experience 100%. So you have to like keep that in your mind and your heart. Like I'm not going to say it's wrong to judge people, but I feel like it's very important that if and when you do, just keep in mind that like, just be aware of the person's humanity and that like not everybody's perfect, everybody makes mistakes and blah 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 blah. And I feel like a lot of people would think that sounds kind of cheesy, but again, like you just have to think like I don't like the idea of people thinking such like horrible, hateful things onto me. Like so if I don't want that, then I should work on not projecting those kinds of things onto other people, and I need to be more conscientious of that. So it's very important to be aware of the thoughts and projections that you put onto other people, especially people that you don't know. Because if you don't know them, you don't know their experience, you don't know what kind of things they're dealing with in their own time. So just be aware of that. Thing number 6, always, always, always remind yourself exactly who you are. Remember who you are at all times. I used to be the kind of person that like whenever I was around someone that intimidated me or made me feel small, like it would be like I almost forgot who I was, and I would think of myself as like this small person compared to this like person that's like towering over me, and I would think of myself as a very worthless person. And that's why it's always important to remember exactly who you are. Like always remember your value as much as you possibly can. Um and like I mean practice this like daily. Practice reminding yourself how valuable, infinitely, intrinsically, unconditionally valuable you are, and never forget that in yourself. Never let people think that you're not a valuable person ever. Number 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 7. Other people's judgments are only a reflection of their own experience, and that has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. Okay. Now this was actually an affirmation that I learned from an affirmation video for opening your throat chakra, and this was like the one affirmation that like spoke to me like so much. I was like, that's a good ass affirmation. That's a good thing to like always have in the back of your mind when you're having any kind of interaction with people. And it's also a really good way of not taking people's judgment so seriously. And I think the thing is like it's also important to remind yourself like you can't avoid judgment, but this is probably like the best mindset to have whenever you're facing any kind of judgment from people. Just remind yourself like, you know what? This person is just speaking from their own experience, right? That doesn't really have anything to do with me. It doesn't mean I have to attack them for judging me or anything like that. All I have to do is have love and empathy for this person and hope the best for them, and not take any attacks or judgments hurtled towards me, not take those judgments so personally. It's also really important to remind yourself not just that other people's judgments come from their own experience, but it's also important to remind yourself that your judgments of other people come from your experience. And a lot of times you feel like you have to put really harsh criticisms onto other people. It's most likely that you're just talking about your own experience. You know, like, and a lot of your judgments towards other people don't really have anything to do with the person you think you're talking about. So it's just important to keep that in mind. Number 8. You have no idea the impact you have on people. Never doubt the impact that you have on people. Never doubt what your existence means to people. Even people that you're just solely acquainted with. Like, there are some people that will maybe like have some kind of like aversion towards you. Trust me when I say, like, I've had this happen many, 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 many times. Through learning to value myself and practice intrinsic value towards myself and self-validation, it's made me realize that there are a lot of people, and even people that don't like really know me on a personal level, that see something in me that is amazing. Even if they don't tell me that directly, it's like I know that they think that about me. It's really weird. Yeah, just always remember, like, instead of like doubting, like, oh, this person doesn't like me, oh, this person doesn't think I'm worth anything, oh, this person this, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that people think that about you. There's no point in entertaining such a garbage ass idea. There's no point in entertaining something that you don't want in your reality. Entertain ideas that you want in your reality. You don't know the impact that you have on people. You just don't know. And never doubt that. Anyways, I really hope I didn't sound crazy. I didn't sound crazy in this video. I sounded good in this video. This video is gonna be awesome. Somehow I'm gonna edit it and it's gonna be good. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Please follow A Wellness Experience on Facebook. Please like and subscribe. Please check out my ebook. I'll put a link down below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and see ya.